like Eric said, pretty much, the intention of this call is to just explain how this challenge works. We'd never want to assume anything. And, being that this is like our fifth challenge, we figured out we weren't talking as much about this when we first started the challenge and making sure that the information got down to our team members. So really what I want to clear up with everyone, for us as coaches that are going to use this tool of the challenge, is that the intention of this challenge, right? And I know later on, as we explain how this challenge works and the money and how it breaks down, we can get caught up in that little thing. But you got to remember that the overall intention of this challenge is to grow our Herbalife business, right? And to make sure that, we're either building clientele through this tool or building our distributors up, right? Making sure that they are able to move up, through this tool. And so when it comes down to it, guys, we're looking to build clients and build distributors, okay? And the biggest reason for this is because this is such a great tool, and it's such an attractive challenge, right? When you hear $2,000 pot, 5 winners taking $400 cash home, that's really, really attractive. And, one thing we did was we made it open to everybody, right? It doesn't have to be just Herbalife clients, right? They don't have to be on an Herbalife nutrition program to be a part of this. And there's a reason for that, right? Because we want to keep it open for everyone to be open to attend and to be a part of this challenge. And the reason for that is because we want to expose as many people as possible to the Herbalife community, right? And the reason we went online and the reason why we do this challenge with just before and after photos is because it allows us to be able to expose it to that many more people versus it just being in our local nutrition club or in our local community, right? And so the way we're going to expose, more people to who we are as a community and what we do, right, is going to be through our Facebook page, right? And so you got to remember one thing. We heard it this weekend, guys, with our guest speaker, Christopher Reese, 15K, 2-diamond Prez team, lives an incredible lifestyle. And he said this: the rate of exposure determines the speed of your growth, right? So if you're in this as a coach to grow your Herbalife business, okay, this is one of the best tools that you can use to grow your business, to expose more people to what we do, right? And that's our only job, is to go out there and expose people to what we do. And at the end, it's their choice on whether they want to say yes or no to getting on an Herbalife program or becoming a coach, right? But this challenge is very attractive, that it makes it a lot easier to expose them to that. But this is why the Facebook page is that much more important, right? And so with the Facebook page, guys, we have to make sure that we're putting all of our clients that we get involved into this challenge onto the page, right? Because in the page is where we come in, right? It's where we get the online community. Now, a lot of us have experienced the face-to-face community when you go to a club and you just get that buzz, you get that feeling of like, wow, like this is real. There's more people doing this. There's some incredible testimonies, right? The Facebook page is going to be our key, right? So you're going to want to make sure that you get people onto the Facebook page, because that's where we step in. And our responsibility, right, as coaches is to add value to the page. Right? Every day we're going to post either meal recipes, right? Workouts to do, motivation, right? That's going to be our responsibility as coaches. And in fact, next week we'll have a call to assign the roles, right? And if you plan on using this tool as a distributor, we're going to expect, and really hope that we all step up and take on a day or take on a role to add value to that. And we'll explain a little bit more on how that's going to work next Thursday. But the Facebook page, that's going to be the key, because that's where our person that we get into this challenge is going to see people posting about the product, people posting about how easy it is, getting their results. Oh my God, the tea's amazing, right? That's where they're going to get exposed to Herbalife, and not just from you, but from all of us. And on this call, we have 43 people. I mean, imagine if all of us are adding value every single day and it's just blowing up their Facebook feed with nutrition tips, motivation, product highlights. Us as the leaders, the TAP team that put into the pot, we're going to take on the responsibility of going live 2 or 3 times a week for a product highlight. So you guys don't have to worry about that. But as coaches, what we're asking is that you guys do add value every day about posting your products, right? Posting, motivation or things like that. We're going to assign a daily one to individuals, but it doesn't mean that we only want them to post that day. It means we all still want to add value every single day, because the more our clients or potential clients get exposed to what Herbalife's about, the positivity, the results, the simplicity of it all, the more of a chance they're going to actually ask, hey, what's this about? Hey, I'm interested in this product that this person talked about, right? Well, how did that girl lose 10 pounds already, right? They're going to be more open to it. So that's really the intention, guys, making sure that we stay focused, that this challenge is to expose more people to what we do, right? So the Facebook page is going to be a huge, huge part of that, but it only becomes valuable if we add value to it, right? And we cannot expect that, well, there's 43 of us, 44 of us, somebody will post. That's how the last challenge didn't go so well. Because even including myself, right? Oh, I got so much other things going on. Somebody else will post about the product. Somebody else will post it. And that's how we fail each other. And we can't do that, right? So we have to make sure we step up. And if you're a leader and you consider yourself a leader, right, we all got to contribute. We all got to add value. It takes teamwork to make the dream work. So that's going to be something that we're going to talk about on the next call, and we'll assign the roles. We'll go into more details about how you're going to post, what you're going to post. But just the overall, guys, the intention is to grow our clients, grow our distributors, right? Build our business through this tool, and expose as many people as possible to the Herbalife community. And that's pretty much it. Eric is going to explain how the challenge breaks down with the numbers and how it works. So make sure you guys pay attention. And it's going to be enticing. It's going to sound really cool, like, oh, heck yeah, I can make some serious money with this. But don't forget what this is really about. It's about the intention of growing up. And I'm going to hand it to Eric. Thank you so much.
All right. Thanks, Sylvester. If you guys can put yourselves on mute, guys, because we want to try to keep the noise down. I lost myself. All right. So there I am. So, okay. So here's what's going on with the challenge. Like Sylvester said, this is a great, great tool, because what we ended up doing, how did we come up with the $2,000 pot? Okay. What we ended up doing, we ended up getting 10 leaders that committed to put $200 each, right? And here's the fantastic thing about this. The way we're doing it, guys, that 10 people put in $200 to guarantee the $2,000 pot. So we're going to have 10 different groups, okay? And you guys got to excuse me, I'm using my hands, but we're going to have, like what I'm saying, 10 different groups. And each group, okay, is going to have supervisors. These are all tab team members. These are all leaders, people that have organizations. All right. And what we're doing, guys, each group or each leader is going to invite their supervisors to join the challenge. Okay. And each supervisor is paying $50, not $200, $50, which is going to allow you as a coach to bring in as many participants as you can. Right. Now the participants are going to be paying $20. So you as a supervisor, as a coach that paid $50, you're going to collect $20 from each participant. So if you have 3 participants that are doing the challenge with you, that's potentially $60 that you're going to get. So there's your $50 that you put in, and you just made $10 profit. But if you get 10 people, 10 participants to join it with you, now we're talking, that's going to be what? $200, right? So you're making $150 extra, because $50 that you put in to become a coach, now you got a surplus of $150, which is fantastic, okay? Now, what can you do with those $150 or that surplus? Whatever you like. Some of us, did 3-day trial packs for our clients, for our participants. Some of us got shaker cups. But the fact of the matter is this, guys, and this is kind of what I want you guys to understand about the challenge, okay? This is getting people exposed to the Herbalife community in a very non-threatening way. In a very non-threatening way, because people can come to the challenge and they can do whatever crazy diet they want. But what Sylvester said was true. By us plugging them into the Facebook page, not only am I going to be coaching my participants, but all of you guys are going to be helping to coach my participants. And that's the key. Right? Because Jim Rome always says it's always somebody else comes and says the exact same thing that you said, and they believe that person. And that's the wonderful thing about this. So I don't want you guys getting hung up on the fact that, oh, I have to pay $50. Well, you're paying $50 instead of 200, right? And now you're going to have access to be able to invite as many people to the challenge, and all the people that you invite, you're going to collect that money and you keep that money. But really the intention is to expose the people to us, to the community, to what really Herbalife is all about, right? With the intention of getting those people to stay on the products well after the challenge. And that's one thing that I don't think we've been speaking about or been very intentional about, that we want to get people into the challenge to get them onto the product so they can continue to be clients or preferred member or a distributor. So understand that this is, an easy way for you guys to get people exposed. And I got 3 people here that I'm going to ask to share their stories, because these people have really been doing a great job of not only using the challenge for themselves, but also to expand their business. So I'm going to ask Maria Diaz if she wouldn't mind kind of sharing her experience with the challenge as well.
Hi guys. So my experience with the challenge, especially the first one, was great. It was kind of like a dominoes effect. Besides, how they say, like, our results we're a walking billboard. So that was very special why I took advantage of this challenge for myself. I was able to lose 7% body fat, which a lot of people noticed. Obviously, I was one of the winners, and that got me started up for the other challenges. So with the challenge for the business, I was able to gain 2 distributors, a couple preferred members, and a couple clients. It was just like a dominoes effect. Like the people that were preferred members, that like, you know what, I want to do the business. The people that I got as participants, they got exposed to it. Even after the challenge, they're like, you know what, I miss, that one-on-one coaching and stuff, and that accountability, the community. So they hopped on as clients. So that was pretty exciting. Overall, that month, me and my husband were able to make $1,000 worth of business, which was pretty cool. And now I'm promoting Prolissa like heck for all the other challenges. So it's pretty cool.
Nice. Thank you, Maria. Absolutely. I mean, $1,000 extra, guys. That's amazing. Do we have Jackie on the line? There she is. Jackie, would you mind sharing what's happening with you with the challenge? Oh, she can hear me. Mr. Byron.
Hey, what's up, Eric?
All right. Would you mind sharing kind of what your experience with the challenge and what it's been for you?
Well, I'm using the challenge for the business, and what happened is I'm using social media a lot, and what I'm doing is inviting to the challenge, and I'm actually letting everybody know that this is strictly a before and after challenge, and no, they don't have to use Herbalife, but we are. It is a fun community. Everybody's after the same goal, and by me doing that, I was able to grab 25 clients, up to 25 clients, one of the previous challenges, and I was able to profit $400 off of that. Out of the 25 people that joined the challenge, 6 actually jumped on product. And with the program that I was able to put them on, it was basically shake, PDM, and total control. So basically what comes in a 3-day trial pack. And that was basically $150 a pop, and I was able to profit $90 out of that. So with the total income with the challenge that I was bringing in almost $900, $950 with the challenge. So it's a great tool to introduce whoever to the community. So that was my experience with the challenge.
Thank you, Byron. Thank you. $900, guys. So it definitely might be made. Is Jackie on the line? I don't know if she can hear me. All right. So, guys, like I said, really, the intention for us for this challenge is really for us to build our business. So keep that in mind. We're launching August 18th. We got the flyers out. If you guys don't have the flyer, make sure you guys get on one of the pages. It's on there. Sylvester did a great job, and Mario did a great job putting all this together. So thank you guys so much on that aspect. And start to promote it. Start to promote it. We're going to be coming out with the poses probably next week. And what Sylvester says, next Thursday at 9 p.m. as well. Put it down in your calendar. If you guys wouldn't mind plugging in again, because we want to ask you guys who would like to help participate on the Facebook page, right? For all the roles that we're gonna be having. But I guarantee you this challenge is gonna be like no other. You know, we're really gonna make this thing go and make it work for absolutely everybody. We have great momentum right now. We want to make sure that we keep that rolling. All right. So the challenge is going to start August 18th and it's going to end September 16th. So stay tuned for that. And I want to thank you guys for getting on the call, and hope this information really help you guys get your business underway.